And I've got to say that Tim Walz looked like a spare part for most of this interview, having to just sit there and nod until he was questioned over his military history. Now, he was asked about why he said he carried weapons in war but was never deployed in a war, and this was his answer.
People are coming to get to know me. I speak like they do. I speak candidly. I wear my emotions on my sleeves, and I speak especially passionately about our children being shot in schools and around guns. So I think people know me. They know who I am. They know where my heart is. And again, my record has been out there for over 40 years to speak for itself.
Kosha, what a bizarre and quite frankly insulting excuse to genuine military personnel. Him saying, oh, you know, I'm the everyday man. He didn't fight in a war, period. You don't say you did when you didn't. Why is he so desperately downplaying this?
You know, I think he's trapped because all of these things have come under greater scrutiny now that he's on the national stage, and it happened in such short order. And yes, there were people who had investigated this, some independent journalists back during his congressional and gubernatorial run in Minnesota, but never quite to this level. And I think he's sort of between a rock and a hard place where he's only got one option: either apologize, and the fact is that he has repeatedly said that, so that the apology would be very tough to do, or pretend and obfuscate, and he's clearly going for option B. I think they are miscalculating this the ticket on this issue, because regular people that are civilians and haven't served in the military, maybe they're not following the weeds and they don't care that much. But the military vote, 20 million people are active or veterans of the United States military. If you look at their family, that's 30, 40 million people that really, really care about this. They know what it means. And will that translate into a swing of 10,000 votes in the battleground states? And it remains to be seen. But I think this is a bigger deal than the mainstream media is picking up for it to be.
Absolutely. Look, we're almost out of time, but I've got to ask you about Joe Biden, because he's not even pretending to run the country anymore. He's now lounging around on the beach for another week. We've got some vision here. Taken just yesterday, there he is, sitting enjoying himself. Look, I've got to say, as he probably should be, he should not be president of the United States. But Kosha, who is actually running this country right now?
The shadow government, certainly people we haven't elected. I don't think it's Kamala, because she's out there campaigning. And it is scary because we've got a world on fire right now, and the leader of the free world is non-compos mentis and on this permanent vacation. It's not good. I would not be surprised if we see something happen in October, the October surprise, that actually elevates Kamala to the top job, where he resigns prematurely, and that way she gets to actually technically be the incumbent come election day. I don't know if that'll happen, but I would not be surprised if it does.
Yeah, I would not be surprised either, to be honest, at this point. Kosha Gada, thank you so much for joining us on the show this evening.